The ash still smoldered faintly at my feet as Nicho's anger melted into what looked like regret. His eyes, so familiar yet distant, dimmed under the fading moonlight. He adjusted his shirt collar, trying to regain the calm aura of an alpha. But I wasn't fooled. His erratic heartbeats betrayed him. It kept pounding so fast. I brushed the soot from my hands and stood, meeting his gaze. My voice was steady, devoid of any warmth. It's fine. I saw bugs crawling in the album. Maybe cockroaches, so I burned it. Nicho's brows furrowed as he stepped closer, his wolf stirring just beneath his skin. You burned it. That was 10 years worth of memories. How could you? His words faltered as he realized he was growling. I held my ground, raising an eyebrow. Are you done? The sheer indifference in my tone seemed to hit him harder than any insult. He exhaled sharply, running a hand through his hair. I'm sorry. I overreacted, he said, his voice softer now. But that album meant a lot to us. Why didn't you wait for me? I let out a humorless laugh. Us? There was no us anymore. Not since he chose Selena, the rogue girl with the sickly sweet scent of artificial perfumes and crocodile tears. You've been too busy with pack matters or whatever it is you've been doing with her. I didn't want to bother you with something so trivial. His wolf growled faintly at my words, but I didn't flinch. Let him get mad. I was past caring. Nicho stepped closer, his voice softening, trying to coax me back. I've been neglecting you. I know that. But we can fix this, can't we? Once the pack stabilizes, we'll retake those photos. We'll fill another album. There was a time those words would have melted my heart. I would have believed him, but not anymore. I couldn't unsee the way he looked at Selena or forget the scent of her lingering on his clothes. Sure, I said, my tone flat. If you really want to make it up to me, throw me a proper birthday party for once. The request seemed to catch him off guard. For years, my allergies to dairy and certain ingredients meant I'd never been able to enjoy my own celebrations. And Nicho had always been too busy to arrange anything special. His eyes flickered with hesitation, but he nodded. Of course, whatever you want. Before he could say more, his phone buzzed, the distinctive tone he used only for Selena. He glanced at the screen, his expression tightening. It's something urgent from the pack. You'll be back soon. Don't wait up. The lie was so blatant. It almost made me laugh. Go ahead, I said, waving him off. I'm used to it. He hesitated for a moment, as if he wanted to say something, but instead, he turned and left, leaving me alone with the dying embers of our past. The next morning, the mansion buzzed with activity. Party planners filled the space, arranging decorations that felt oddly familiar. By midday, the truth was impossible. To ignore the setup was nearly identical to Selena's birthday party from 2 months ago. And then, as if summoned by my thoughts, she arrived, dressed in a sleek red dress, her scent wafted through the room, an obnoxious mix of vanilla and floral notes that made my wolf recall. Selena sauntered over, a smug smile curling her lips. I hope you like the decorations, she said, her voice dripping with fake sweetness. I designed them myself. Thought they'd suit your style. I stared at her, my wolf stirring under my skin. My eyes flicked to the necklace she wore, a crescent moon pendant encrusted with diamonds. My necklace. The one Nicho had given me on our 5th anniversary but had mysteriously gone missing weeks ago. A recycled setup for a recycled person. I said coldly. It suits you. Her smile faltered, and anger flashed in her eyes. Without another word, she grabbed a crystal ornament from a nearby table and smashed it to the ground. A shot nicked her foot, drawing blood. She gasped dramatically, clutching her ankle. Before I could react, Nicho stormed into the room, his wolf bristling with rage. What the hell is going on here? His sharp gaze landed on Selena's bleeding foot, then on me. She did this, Selena whimpered, tears welling up. I was only trying to help, and the slap came before I even registered anything. My head snapped to the side, a sharp sting blooming across my cheek. My wolf growled low in my chest, but I held her back, refusing to give him the satisfaction of a reaction. Enough, Nicho roared. Selena took time out of her day to help with your party, and this is how you repay her. If you don't like it, then do it yourself. He didn't wait for a response. Scooping Selena into his arms, he carried her out, leaving me standing alone in the wreckage of what was supposed to be my celebration. That evening, no one showed up for the party. Not that I expected anyone to. Over the years, Nicho had alienated my friends, replacing them with his allies and sycophants. The pack knew better than to cross him or his new favorite. I opened the cake box, cutting a small slice despite the fact that I couldn't eat it. Sticking a single candle into the frosting, I lit it and closed my eyes. I wish we never meet again, I whispered before blowing out the flame. The next morning, I packed my things. A single suitcase was all I needed to leave behind the life I'd once cherished. On the way to the airport, I sent Nicho a single message. Let's end this here. Don't contact me again. Never in your miserable life. As the plane took off, I turned off my phone, cutting off the incessant calls from Nicho.